Hello friends, once again you are with Ruchi Jain. Welcome to my channel Learn German the Easy Way. Before going ahead, I would like to request you, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do consider to subscribe it and start a new world of learning German. So, in this video we are going to learn present perfect tense in German. Few examples you can see on the screen. Gespielt, which means played. Gefragt, gearbeitet. We are going to learn these words and the meaning of these verbs in the video. Let's go ahead. Are you ready to start? Then come with me. Let's first understand what are tenses. In German language, we call it the ZEITEN. As you know, all the nouns in German language are having article. ZEITEN, that is plural. That is why the ZEITEN. Now, a very simplified manner, just what we understand. A tense is a time period in which any activity is happening or taking place or happened or will happen. So there will be three time frames here, which is currently happening or which is already happened or which will happen in future. Accordingly, the tense is being decided. Just like in English, we do have three main tenses and 12 subtenses. These are present tense, past tense and future tense. But in German, we are not having 12 tenses. We are going to learn that in the next slide. Let's go ahead. In a very simplified manner, let's understand tenses. So, present tense, past tense, future tense. Present perfect tense, past perfect tense and future perfect tense. So that's all we do have in German. Not present continuous or past continuous or future continuous or present perfect continuous. We do not have those tenses. So what a relief for you guys and for us as well. So what do we call these tenses in German language? Again, we're using a chart. Die Zeiten, presence, that is present tense. Präteritum, that is past tense. Präteritum. Futur 1. Futur 1. Then comes perfect. Perfect is present perfect. Presence perfect. Plusquamperfekt. Plusquamperfekt. That is past perfect tense. And Futur 2, which is future perfect tense. Okay. So once again, along with me, if you want to get hold of the pronunciation, die Zeiten, Presens, Präteritum, Futur 1, Perfekt, Plusquamperfekt, Futur 2, Futur 2. Yeah, right. Very good. Let's go ahead. Now, let's understand what these tenses mean. Here I have written everything in German, but I'll explain in English as well. Die Zeiten, as we already know now, tenses, which means tenses. Now presence, that is present tense. And what does it mean in German? That is we call Gegenwart. Gegenwart, present. Präteritum, past tense. In German we call it Vergangenheit. Vergangenheit. Then comes perfect, or in German we call it perfect. Vollendete Gegenwart, almost ending of the present. The job is almost done right now, recently done. That is perfect, as we know in English, the same meaning. So perfect, vollendete Gegenwart. Next comes Plusquamperfekt. That is past perfect, which means in German vor Vergangenheit. As we know, Präteritum, we said Vergangenheit, which is already gone. which has already happened, past. And now before past, what we call past perfect. So that is in German we call vor Vergangenheit. Next comes future eins, that is Zukunft. Zukunft, that is future tense. Simple future in English sometimes we call it. Then comes futur zwei, that is for Zukunft. Now you can see this similarity. In Plusquamperfect or past perfect, we have just added a prefix for. For means before or the things which have already happened. So for Vergangenheit, that is past perfect tense, and for Zukunft, that is future perfect tense. So once again along with me, Präsens, Gegenwart, Präteritum, Vergangenheit, Perfekt, vollendete Gegenwart, Plusquamperfekt, vor Vergangenheit, Futur eins, Zukunft, Futur zwei, vor Zukunft. I hope now these words are a little bit clear to you. You can repeat and you can again go back to the slide if you want, if you have any confusion. So let's go ahead. Now, thus perfect. Though we have got all the tenses in the list, but in this video we are just going to learn perfect tense, that is present perfect tense. And there are several parts of this perfect tense which we are going to learn in coming videos. So, what is the rule? How to frame the sentence using perfect tense? So, this is the rule. Subject plus helping verb plus object plus participe zwei. Now you must be wondering, what do you mean by helping verb and participe zwei? You must be knowing helping verb. There are some helping verbs in English as well, like I am going. Here am is helping verb. In German language there are only two helping verbs, haben or sein. Either you will use haben or you will use sein. But now there are certain rules when to use haben, when to use sein. Most of the verbs use haben, but there are some rules when to use sein that we are going to learn in next video. So right now just simple sentence framing, subject plus helping verb plus object plus participe zwei. Now you must be wondering, what is participe zwei? It means it's participle. In German, each verb is having its participle, that is called participe zwei, and we have to learn it by heart because all the verbs do not follow the regular rules. So let's see, slowly we'll understand how to use this perfect tense. How to make participe zwei? Now, simplest way. First of all, we are going to understand how to make participe zwei for regular verbs, which are also called weak verbs. Now, this is the basic rule, in which what do? We take GE plus Stamm. Stamm, which means basic form of the verb, plus T at the end of the verb T. So let's see. So this GE is the prefix. Then we take the basic form of the Grund form, which we call in German Grundform or Stamm of the verb. Then we add T at the end. That is how we make the participe zwei form. Let's see some of the examples. For example, spielen, that we already know, we have done lots of exercises before as well. Spielen, to play, which means to play. Now, how to take the Stamm form? Stamm form, how to take? Grund form or basic form of the verb is spiel. En is the ending. So we'll remove en, then we'll get the grund form or the basic form of the verb. So we are adding ge plus grund form or basic form of the verb plus t. So the result will be gespielt. Gespielt. That will be the participe zwei form of spielen. Let's take one more example. Haben, very familiar verb. Now again we have to take the Stamm form or basic form of the verb, that is Hab. When we remove en, then we'll get hab. So again, follow the same rule. Ge plus hab plus t. So we'll get the participes y, gehabt. For verb haben, we are having the same form, gehabt. Just like that, let's go ahead. Some more verbs. Let's take machen. Machen, ge plus mark. Yeah, now you can see when we remove en, what form we'll get? We'll get the Stamm. Stamm is mark. So ge plus mark plus t. So we'll get the perfect or participes y, gemacht. So machen, the participes y form of machen is gemacht. Let's take one more verb, wohnen. Wohnen, to live. Wohnen, again when we remove en, we'll get the Stamm form, that is wohn. So how to frame the participes y? Ge plus wohn plus te or t. So the participes y form will be gewohnt. Gewohnt. Very simple to understand and follow. Now next verb is fragen. Again frag, that will be the basic form. So ge plus frag plus t. So we'll get the participes y form gefragt. Next verb is reden. Ge plus red plus at. The participle form will be geredet. Reden, to talk. Now you must be getting yourself confused why we have added here et if the rule says it should be only t. So let me clear you. If we do not use this e, then it will be very difficult to pronounce the word. Geredet, we cannot say that without e. So make it comfortable to pronounce, we have to use extra e. So it's still an you can say when we need to be comfortable to pronounce any word, we have to add extra e. Now it is very easy to pronounce. Without e, it will be very difficult to pronounce. So it's geredet. How we call it? Geredet. Reden, geredet. Let's see some more example. Arbeiten. Again, Arbeit, that is the Stamm form. Ge plus Arbeit, Stamm form, plus et. Again, we have added here e, extra e. Now, why? If you do not add this e, it will be almost impossible to pronounce. Or if we pronounce, we won't be getting that participes y form because it will be gearbeit. Gearbeit. So that is wrong. So that is why to make it comfortable to pronounce, we have to add extra e. So the participes y form will be gearbeitet. Gearbeitet. Okay. So once again along with me, machen, to make or to do, gemacht. Wohnen, gewohnt. Fragen, gefragt. Reden, geredet. Arbeiten, gearbeitet. There is one more verb, lernen. Lernen, to learn. Arbeiten, to work. Reden, to talk. Fragen, to ask. Wohnen, to live. And machen, to make or to do. Now lernen, ge plus learn plus t. The participes y form will be gelernt. Gelernt, gemacht, gewohnt, gefragt, geredet, gearbeitet und gelernt. Let's go ahead. Now see some of the examples. How to use these participes y forms in the sentences. First example, very simple example. I have played football. I have played football. Ich habe Fußball gespielt. Ich habe Fußball gespielt. Now here, ich subject, habe helping verb, Fußball object, gespielt participes y form. Very simple and very clear. I have played football. Ich habe Fußball gespielt. Spielen, gespielt, Partizip zwei form. Let's take one more example. You have done homework. Du hast die Hausaufgabe gemacht. Here again, du subject, hast helping verb. That is the conjugated form of haben. Ich habe, du hast, like that. So, du hast die Hausaufgabe, that is object, gemacht, done. That is Partizip zwei form. So, du hast die Hausaufgabe gemacht. As simple as that. Let's take one more example. He has learnt English. Er hat Englisch gelernt. Er hat Englisch gelernt. Again, er subject, hat helping verb in the conjugated form, third person singular. English, that is object, gelernt, that is participe zwei form. I hope it is a bit clear to you how to use perfect tense. Let's go ahead. Let's see some more examples. We have played together. We have played together. Wir haben zusammen gespielt. Wir haben zusammen gespielt. Here, wir, that is subject, haben, helping verb, zusammen, that is extra information, gespielt, that is participe zwei form of spielen. Let's see one more example. Have you done the homework? Have you done the homework? Habt ihr die Hausaufgaben gemacht? Habt ihr die Hausaufgaben gemacht? So here it's a question. Habt, that is the helping verb. If it would not have been a question, the helping verb would have been coming at the second position. But here it's a question, that is why the helping verb is at first position. So habt ihr, ihr is the subject, the Hausaufgaben, that is the object, and gemacht again the participe zwei form, perfect tense. Let's go ahead. They have learned English. They have learned English. Sie haben, sie is here the third person plural. They, sie haben sie haben Englisch gelernt. Sie haben Englisch gelernt. Here, sie, subject, haben, helping verb in conjugated form. English, object, gelernt, participe zwei form. So, according to subject, we have to take the helping verb. We have to conjugate the helping verb. Here, I have taken all 6 different subjects or pronouns so that you can have the experience how to use the helping verb. So I hope it is clear now. You can try more sentences along with this. I hope a little bit of this perfect tense is clear to you. This is just the first part. We are coming up with the second and third part as well. And if you have any questions related to this video or the perfect tense, present perfect tense, please do write in the comment section. Now, thank you very much. Danke. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do consider to subscribe it. And don't forget to ring the bell and share the video. Wait for more interesting videos related to present perfect tense. Thank you very much.